So in this video, I'm gonna explain you my solution of my strawberry PB single, which I actually set last year, but I didn't talk about it on my YouTube channel. So yeah, here we go. So as you might know or not, I'm opposite neutral. So I start with either white or yellow cross. And here the yellow cross is very lucky because we have already those three pieces correctly in place, relative one to each other, because they match the opposite center. So the remaining edge is here. So the fastest way to solve it was to do U prime R2. And what I was looking for during the inspection was the first two F12s. So here, by doing U prime and R2, I saw that this corner will end up here and this edge will end up here, which set a very nice first F12 case because you always want to have your pieces on the top layer to solve it faster. So I did U prime, and instead of doing R2, you can cancel one move by doing U2 and R to solve these two. And after I did D2 and just solved it in the back slot. And while solving it, I was focusing on the next pieces, which were these two in this case. So I inserted it like this, and I immediately went for those two pieces. Even if those two are solved, I didn't see it at first because I was only focused on those two pieces. So I solved it. I solved them on the back slot, and I got these two pieces on the top layer after, which is again a nice case. And I also noticed that this corner was already in place and the remaining edge was here. So I knew it was going to end up in the top layer while solving those two pieces. So I did U and just formed the pair and inserted it. And here I got a very interesting case, which I will focus on to show you some tricks. So what is interesting about this case is that when you have only one misoriented edge on the top layer for this case, this specific case, you can always orient all the edges while doing this pair. So here, the fastest way to solve those two pieces and this edge was just like this, and then insert the pair in R and U moves. And here I got a very lucky case because I knew I was gonna skip the OLL because of this big block, and I also skipped the PLL, which is insanely lucky, but yeah, what do we expect from a 328? So I just showed you the case for this misoriented edge. And now for this misoriented edge, there are different solutions. We can start the same way as we did before and just insert it in sledgehammer, or in this specific case like this, but yeah, that's not the point. But you can also do the inverse. So first a sledgehammer and then you have a 3-move insert, which is faster because you don't want to do rotations or regrips. And for the last case, when you have your wrong oriented edge in the back, you can start like this and set up those two pieces on the top layer while inserting the wrong edge in the slot. And then you have a 3-move case. So this is all about inserting the wrong edge in the slot while making the last pair. And finally, when you have all your edges oriented on the top layer, you can solve it quite fastly with different solutions. So you can do it like this. But you can also do the inverse from here. So the edge is here, and you can do. So I really like this one because I don't know, I just do it very fastly. F prime, RU, R prime, U prime, and insert like this. And you can also do like something like this. R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, R prime, U R, U R. Also, I can show you another one because I saw this specific case, which is the VLS case, the winter version, I mean. which is this one. But it involves F prime moves, and if you're not really used to this move, just don't do it. So this was my reconstruction of my 3x3 PB single. Tell me if you enjoyed it and if you want more video like this afterwards on my YouTube channel.